So today we're going to talk about the next section of your portfolio, which is the design refinement section. So this is where you take your initial sketches and you really start developing high quality drawings. So obviously this portfolio is someone that is from someone that's very skilled at drawing, but you really want to go and take these little rough sketches that you had before and start moving them into something that could be considered finished art. So we've got the annotations here, we've got some nice coloring, we've got different explorations of facial features, and each one of them has a evaluation on the page. So moving on to another page of evaluation, we can see here the different sketches and the different sort of degrees of finishing, but the evaluation is still working well there. Another character, the storyboard shows some evidence of a little bit of more annotations there and working with it. So this is the final developed storyboard. So it doesn't include all of the storyboards because I think each one is 6 storyboards with 6 scenes in each, or maybe it does. Oh, okay, well look, it has the complete story in here, but it's still quite basic. But if you look at this compared to the ones in the previous videos, you can see that it's really quite short, okay? We then have in the design refinement a final script. So this is the final draft. There may be a few changes, but there's an evaluation on that as well, so we can go through and we can see what's happening in there. So I would say that for this one, we probably don't have to worry about the size of the text here being lower than 12 point, but that's up to you. So we have the final script evaluation in there ready to go, and then we move on to the next section. So with this one here, when we're looking at our design refinement, it's quite brief, but you can see how an original logo gets transported through to the final one. A little bit of information on how this was done would probably be a little bit better if I'm being honest, but we have in here our final storyboard. I'd love to see a few more annotations in this, so showing what's actually happening in there. With this one here, you can see your original concept sketches, and then you can see them in sort of a more finished colored version where everything has a little bit more annotation and evaluation on it. This one deals with it in a different way to all of the other ones. This one goes from initial sketch to final designs on the same page. So you've got your initial sketch to a final design, which was then taken over onto the actual animation. This one has your simple initial sketch and then the final image here that showed up in the scenes. So we've got our simple sketches here to our finals, simple sketch to finals, and so on. And then this one here really deals with it almost as an afterthought. I wouldn't suggest that you have this much here. It really should be about the drawings. But I digress. If you can draw like this, you're going to be having a good time. If you can't, it is perfectly fine to find other ways to represent that. Thank you.